Good afternoon, everyone. It's time for Turtlecast. As every Friday, we are talking about what's going on in Fallout 76, about the news, and answering your questions from our Discord and section on Discord if you are looking for it. Ask the Turtle. So it's easy to find. Very easy to find. If you didn't notice yet, the public test server for the map expansion is opened and testing already began. And we did it on 2 last live streams. And there is quick article that I was talking about on the live stream already about changes that are being tested, but we can cover that here too. There is currently no storyline activated yet. Storyline will be tested next month. And update, if everything will go smoothly, is scheduled for June. So it's very soon, to be honest. I wasn't expecting this map expansion to hit so quickly. I was honestly expecting it at the end of this year. So we are really early, and I was positively surprised. And welcome everyone in the chat. Okay, there is too many names to read them all. Usually I do, but there is already so much chat going on. So in that case scenario, welcome everyone. And I will start from answering questions on our Discord. So let's head to the Discord. Turtle Army Discord. If you are interested, it's open for everyone. You can have a chat with other Vault dwellers, plan together activities in game. If you want to do expeditions, end game bosses, communicate, go on the same server, share some photos on other channel. Like, we have space for almost everything. Okay, let me find, where did I stop answering questions last time? And then we continue. Where did I stop? Wait, so many questions already? Maybe there is so many questions. Okay, I think that's here. It should be here. Let me change the camera so we can see. That, not the blank screen. Here we go. First will be the Dark Poet. Hey, Mr. Turtle, with the Fallout show in books, when we gonna see the ghoul build? I know that rifles and pistols are somewhat underpowered, but if anyone can make them work, it's you. Best regards. I could do a roleplay build. Why not? They're usually not as powerful as typical damage focused build and for efficiency build, but yeah, I could do that. Can vintage thick blood tequila really turn any melee into a vampire melee? Yes. Would this be valuable during a boss fight by running a bloodied melee with it? Or are you better off just running a vampire melee from beginning to end? While you are at it, do you like tequila? LOL. And to answer your questions, usually there is no huge difference between running vampire and bloodied on boss fights. The main reason for that is the real power of melee lies in carnivore mutation and food buffs. But yes, you can run tequila and use bloodied weapon for a little bit more damage. And as I'm at it, I like dark room. Kraken, for example, dark spiced room mixed with coke. Next, Angry Turtle. My own tests. Executioner 50% crit cremator is better than anti-armor faster fire rate. I get bored with only one game in my arsenal, so I always check Steam for releases, and twice a year I usually Google if there are any new games. Could it be possible to include a chat room for posts of new game releases, like what other people recommend playing and what they like to play and so on? I think there might be a bot for this too. I want Bethesda to, like in other online games, give us the ability to be a ghoul. It would be so fun. We kind of already can be partially a ghoul, as there is ghoulish perk. So close to it. Not quite, but you can get close to being a ghoul. And spoiler alert, so I skip. I don't know if everyone watched the TV show yet, so I will not comment about details of the TV show here. I did watch the full one. Almost twice now. Arsenic. Is there gonna be a stream today? Oh. So probably you already know answer on this question. This was asked several days ago. I'm not much onto Twitch, but if I'm gonna drop something there, might as well make it for you. A lot of people did drop a sub for me to get Goosey's backpack, so thank you to all of those people. X. Is it true that as a reward for following you on Twitch, I can get Vault 30 survival kit for Xbox backpack? No, it's not what it is. It's not a survival kit. It's only a backpack, and it's like a microtransaction from Amazon, as you need to buy subscription that cost £5, or donate subscription, the same cost, to get this backpack. So if you only are after the backpack and you don't want to support any particular Twitch streamer, most likely not worth your money. If it's support for a streamer and you are getting a backpack as a bonus, then it is worth your money. And there is longer explanation from Frin, and recently Bethesda published exactly how to claim it. As early on, there was no explanation. Everyone needed to figure it out themselves. Next, is anyone else having problems crafting Union Power Armor? Yes, it is bugged currently. So no, you will not be able to craft it now. You will not be able to loot Union Power Armor pieces from dead enemies either, until Bethesda fixes the bug. What is a good way to get plans? The fastest? Buying them from player vendors. As plans drops from different sources, depend what plan, so there is no one way outside of buying them. Events, quests, yeah, that's answer, yeah. Next. Oh, that's help with plans still, with some more sources posted from Gilpo, if someone is after plans. Plans are not equal, like one plan is not equal to other. Some of them are super rare, some are common. Hey Angry Turtle, I've donated over time to what? 200 berry mentats over the years, so what gives can't get a single free membership to the club? LOL, just kidding. Not sure what that's about. I would pay, but poor and this. Can I get a membership and help you on feeds from time to time? What? Is that a troll? Where is the question of any kind? My main is Loud Commando. So put suppressor on it with 950, I think, and has the ink to... Okay, let's skip that. Did you know that if you scrap cremators, you will get the large propellant tank? Oh, I did heard about it. I didn't scrap any, as I like the fast one. Anyway. Is there a limit to the number of times you can claim a certain item of the bonus page at rank 150? From what Chessus for you tested, no, so far. I didn't heard about anyone reaching the limit. So it's looked like you can keep claiming one reward as long as you can afford it. What are some of your suggestions for the new PTS rebalancing? Oh, that would be a different topic in itself, and I couldn't squeeze it in here. There is just so much. The biggest problem that we have, it will be removing or reducing the gap on boss fights between VATS crit builds and non-VATS builds. That's the biggest issue that makes boss fight proper balancing almost impossible, as with the use of criticals constantly, the damage goes up like 10 folds. This is a huge difference. Then, hello, Mr. Turtle. I was wondering what is your favorite build and what is the funniest build? My favorite was always Heavy Gunner, so that did not change. And the funniest build, the funniest build, in my opinion, will be still Circuit Breaker build that I called Don't Hit Yourself. I think I put it in the title too. It's a build that enemies kill themselves by attacking you. Very fun and different than anything else. That's probably the funniest build. Don't hit yourself. And that being said, we can return to YouTube chat for a moment to see what's going on in there. Oh, and by the way, tomorrow on Saturday live stream, get your champagnes ready. We are having double celebration. Not only my channel managed to hit 100,000 subscribers, but as well, in the same day, Bethesda dropped map expansion details and public test server was open. So it's like 2-in-1 double. So I'll be drinking champagne on tomorrow live stream, and I hope you can join me with your own champagne, unless you have significant other that will be looking at you like I'm a crazy person if you do so. Then there is a trick to it. Buy a champagne for them and then watch a live stream on your mobile phone or something. That's a workaround. And Jules, thank you a lot for 10 quid. Appreciate that. We have first donation from Jules saying big grats for the 100k turtle. Well deserved. Thank you, Jules. I appreciate your kind words. And the donation. Thank you very much. So that's plans for tomorrow. Now let me see the chat a little bit more. And hi, everyone who's saying hi. Yeah, the roadmap does show it in June, but we don't have a date for June update yet. So it's anywhere in June for now. Is my followed chair comfortable after a few hours sitting? It's kind of. It's not perfect, I would say. It's not perfect as it could have been. It's okay, but I would recommend to take a break after 2-3 hours and stand up. It's not kind of a chair that you can sit all day and you will feel super comfortable. It's too sturdy for that, I would say. It's not soft enough like a sofa is. So you need like sofa-like chair for sitting all day. This one will not do it. At least not do it for me. It's overall very good, but no. Many hours of sitting in place, no, that's too much. You need a break or get used to it. After I have this chair for now like a year or two, I can sit for several hours and I'm okay. And the best thing about this chair is that you can take a break and relax back. So that's the best. That's the best part. Then it's comfortable. If you lie back, then I could probably stay like that for hours, but yeah, you cannot play games lying down like that. Fallout is one big sandbox, though doing the quests is not the most important. They're fun, but in Fallout, I enjoy the most exploration, playing with people, and tinkering around with my builds and weapons, armors. Like, that's what I like to do. I'm your turtle scientist in the wasteland because I like to do it. I like to do it more than camp building for sure. I'm not a good camp builder. For some people, camp building is main thing to do. I'm not one of those, and I did some camp builds in the past, not too many. So it depends what you are into the most. You shouldn't force yourself to do something you do not like to do. It's different for everyone, I would say. But the world is amazing. It's like a sandbox, so everyone has something in there. You cannot buy plan at this moment at Refuge for Union Power Armor because it's bugged. After they fix it, it should return there. There are changes to the Cremator. Cremator is receiving a rework. It's already in the public test server. I was already talking about it on last stream. In the future, when we get an official confirmation or I test it more, I will do the video. The point is I cannot really at this moment. On the public test server, it is the rule that all season plans and Atom Shop plans are disabled. So I cannot modify my Cremator to check what other things will be doing now. I cannot see what mods are doing after the rework. I can only see the Cremator that I already have on my character. I cannot change it. Anyways, saying it's a date. LOL. About the champagne comment, my champagne comment earlier. Lack of jetpacks in the new Fallout series. What I have to say about Fallout series and jetpacks, they basically confirmed that my legacy power armor with jetpack installed on ARM is a lore and intentional. I have jetpack installed on ARM. Yes, the final word is still good and efficient weapon. It is not the most powerful. It never was, but it's good. You can do everything with it. You can do any content with it. If you have a build, of course, heavy gunner build. If you are looking for the power in your heavy gunner build, that's currently Gatling Plasma and Holy Fire. Oh, Chessis for you was saying I was able to go from no sizzling style to 4-star due to bonus page. So yeah, if you are new, if you get to the bonus page, claiming those perk points and upgrading your legendary cards, it's a brilliant idea. Yeah, Rascal is saying they did include legacy jetpack arms. The attention to details is amazing. They're not releasing the 4-star. It was scrapped. This idea about additional star was scrapped. Has anyone seen the new weapon? There are several new weapons supposedly on public test server. I was only able to unlock so far a new named legendary laser rifle, but it doesn't look like it has any special properties apart from being a perfect anti-armor roll. It doesn't seem, it's not cursed like the previous weapons that Holy Fire is and Elder's Mark. I don't know what has happened. Did they scrap the idea of giving hidden effects to new weapons? Or did we just not discover what it does yet? I don't know. At this moment, it's just a perfect. Those new weapons are just a nice legendary rolls and has a name and unique paint, but don't do anything special. The known weapon with a unique paint and good legendary rolls. Fixed from event drops. Does anything carry over from test server? The answer is no, absolutely nothing. Test server is for testing only. Nothing you can take from there at all. Your character on the test server is separate from your character on the live game. Union Power Armor most likely after mid-season patch that should be dropping in a couple of weeks. Plasma Caster is great as a VATS weapon. The best for Commando is still Railway Rifle. It's not silent though, but for bosses it doesn't matter. Has the Civil Engineer armor got any buffs? Depend if you compare it from when. Civil Engineer armor is the best armor that is tradable. It's #1 armor from tradable armors. So if you get a good drop of a civil engineer from event or something like that, don't get rid of it. You can trade it for other weapons or armor pieces or for caps. They have value. They number one armor that is tradable. No, I didn't do a full comparison with the new named weapons yet. I want to collect a little bit more first to then compare them. No, civil engineer do not require any armor, although I would like it if they will make civil engineer more unique and give it a little bit of fire resistance on each piece. That would elevate it to a really good spot. I'm happy that my commando builds are helping you out. Yeah, they good. Commander is really powerful. Yes, railway rifle is much more powerful than a fixer, especially for boss fights. For everyday enemies, it doesn't matter, you are much better off with the fixer with bonus to stealth, but for bosses, railway. You can do with quad fixer, of course you can, but you will be doing about 1/3 of a damage railway can put out. Where am I at? At my place, in my chair, and if you're asking for a country, I live in United Kingdom. But obviously by my accent, you know I was not born here. I'm not Brit. I was born in Poland, and I lived there for 20-something years. Okay, let's open the article from Bethesda now. We have one article talking about test drive to Fallout first, and one article about planned changes to Fallout in the future. So let's get them one by one. Here, test drive Fallout first. Try out a selection of premium benefits of a Fallout First membership in our Fallout First limited trial. I got it almost right. From April 16th to April 23rd, some Fallout First membership benefits are free for all players. Just head to the Atomic Shop in Fallout 76 and claim the Fallout First limited trial. Just out of the vault and brand new to Fallout 76, go here to get to rebuilding. Do it for Appalachia. Go here is what? We'll check in a moment. Once you've claimed your Fallout First limited trial, you will get access to a scrap box you can build in your camp, a fully outfitted survival tent, and more. The survival tent acts as deployable fast travel point that you can access easily from the favorites wheel. It's a lifesaver. Sometimes literally, they nailed it. Along with a score boost of 10% that do add up if you are a regular Fallout First member, and an ammo storage box, you will be able to access Fallout First exclusive challenges and save precious space in your backpack when you store your scrap in the scrap box. Don't forget to claim the red Mr. Fuzzy Stinker's workbench from the Atomic Shop. Should you choose to keep your Fallout First membership and get all the premium benefits, first time 1 month Fallout First memberships are on sale on Steam until April 25th and on Xbox and PlayStation until May 9th. You can learn more about becoming a Fallout First member here. So only first time Fallout First members have this 50% off promo. Where does this link lead? Buy Fallout 76. Oh, how to? Okay. that links to buying the game. I don't need to. I already purchased the game on multiple platforms, so I don't need any more copies at this moment. Thank you very much. I'm good with copies of Fallout 76. Already probably have too many. But yeah, they cheap. Like Fallout 76 is quite often on sale and you can buy copies cheap. Oh, one thing. I really like that it's not completely free Fallout 76. You know why? Because this initial cost, even when it's very low, even if it's like 8 quid, like that's probably what it costs now, stops a lot of annoying hacker and people that want to ruin other people's fun. When they get banned, it's good enough barrier they are not returning. They will not buy another copy. They get banned and they go away. So that's good. I hope it will never be fully free. During the nuclear winter, there was already enough problems with people cheating. So imagine if that would be free. That's not good. I'm for keeping it cheap, but with some initial price required. So you cannot create like 100 accounts. And now we are switching to the details about next update and plans of the future of Fallout 76 inside the vault. This week we have some exciting news to share about our next major update, which expands our map deep into the wooded heartland of Skyline Valley. So we know the name, Skyline Valley, that's the new area. Starting today, Vault Dwellers on Steam, and it says we can access it already. Yes, we can access public test server. The PTS, that's a shortcut by the way, if you see it in the title of any of my videos, it stands for public test server. The video is not from live server, it's from incoming changes to the game. For the Skyline Valley update will happen in 2 parts. Part 1 launches this afternoon and will allow you to get acquainted with the new region, participate in a public event, and stake your claim on the land by placing down camps. Part 2 will release in May and will introduce you to the all-new main questline. So it's all-new main questline that is coming. The new public event that you will be testing is called Dangerous Pastimes. In this event, you will help thrill-seeking storm chasers get the best picture of the storm by protecting them from the elements, the lost, and nearby charged creatures. To help you plan around what to test, we've prepared a special outline of when events will be happening throughout the PTS period. We invite you to join and provide feedback on these events. And there is a schedule, so the first event for first week, then we are testing Fastnacht with some improvement. So Fastnacht supposedly getting a flow improvement, which will be welcome. I cannot wait to see how the new Fastnacht will work. April 27 testing. April 29 back to testing the new event. And then important. Oh, there is as well a hint about the nuke boss. It's already found. And we already tested the nuke boss. So that second event, the new nuke boss, it's really awesome. It's 3 bosses. 3 mega robots. And now combat rebalance work. This is big. And it's starting with the next update. It's not complete. It's starting with next update. Starting with the Skyline Valley update, we are beginning a series of combat updates that are aimed to improve your experience. Our goal is for these changes to have positive effects on combat throughout the game. This will be tested during public test server. To help set expectations, we expect these changes to take effect in a variety of places, weapons, creatures, etc., across multiple patches, giving you all a lot of time to provide feedback on the adjustments being made to ensure we are moving in a positive direction. To start things off, we are adjusting the following creatures: Angler, Cave Cricket, Floaters, Gulper, Mutant Hunt, Protectron. We have also improved how we calculate the follow for weapon damage at range. We expect this to smooth out the follow damage for weapons that historically lost most of their damage right away. All range weapons benefit from this, but it should be most visible with shotguns and pipe guns, as well as when fighting larger creatures such as Deathclaws. I still to this point do not fully understand what this last part of the sentence supposed to mean. How changing the range affects bigger creatures more than smaller ones? I have no clue what they were trying to say in this part, but we did some initial testing. It is indeed helping shotguns a lot, so shotguns are with better state, and probably even with sniping. So you will be able to do a proper damage at a little bit further away. So yeah, definitely good improvement. This part, I'm not sure what they're doing with those creatures. I didn't notice like significant changes to my gameplay, but yeah, they're doing something with those creatures. And what they didn't mention, so I don't know how extensive are the changes, as they didn't mention at all the cremator rework. That's why I don't have official information what the plan is and what has happened. Then it explains how to participate in PTS and known issues. There are obviously some known issues already, and there is more already reported, but that's normal. That's the purpose of the public test server. So that the future of Fallout 76, I'm really excited about the map and rebalancing of the combat. How that will feel next year, maybe completely different. Will I need to upload every single guide again after those changes? Honestly, I hope not. There's too many guys I would need to do over again. I would be in front of my PC for 14 hours a day, and then I will die in front of my PC. No, so hopefully not everything completely, or at least slowly enough so I can catch up. Now, back to you in YouTube. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. Oh, chess is for you. Thank you a lot for $5. Appreciate that. And the message is, do other games have this public test server, or is it unique to Fallout 76? No, it's not unique. Other games quite often do that too, but they don't always do it like Fallout. Fallout, it's open test server, so everyone with Steam account and copy of Fallout 76 can install and participate in test server. Other games quite often do so-called closed test server, which is invite only. You need to be invited to participate, and there's limited group of people that do participate. But almost all online games have some sort of test server. Otherwise, you will have every update very buggy. And we had that early on in Fallout days. There was no test server, and every update was very buggy. So test server definitely helped. There are still bugs, but not as many. The new Muffman buff from the book is usable every time you want. It's more than once a day, so it's better than Ally. And it's the same as getting this buff directly from a Muffman, and it do not stack with Muffman buff. Yes, you can get up to 60% score bonus with this Fallout First trial. I did get that, so I was running with 60% bonus. Now, back to the test server question. Even mobile games quite often do that. I was participating in some test servers that were closed test servers on mobile games in the past. Yeah, I do play mobile games too. Not as much as in the past, but I do still play. Yeah, if you cancel your Fallout First, you cannot use your Fallout First tent anymore, but you still have access to all your resources. Yeah, they didn't specify about creatures that they are rebalancing, in which way they are rebalancing, and anything, so it's hard to tell. Cave Cricket boss, yeah, that would be hilarious, yeah. One hitting everyone with melee attack. How do we know something intended happened to the cremator? There's a lot of changes. That one indication. Second, data miner seems to confirm that. would I show you how to capture a pet for your camp? I was planning to do this video. I wanted some cool pet and I couldn't get... There's a lot of hunting. I will probably... Okay, I could do a video how to tame a creature, but I will tame just whatever. Because it's so hard to tame something good. So I would probably show a video how to tame a creature by taming whatever I can get. I wanted a Deathclaw and make a video how to get a Deathclaw for your camera. That's probably one of the hardest to tame. So, yeah. Yeah, I like my coffee cup too, thank you. Which is the best power armor for Cremator build? For Cremator specifically, it doesn't matter which power armor you have. The important thing is put some fireproof. Fireproof perk and fire resistance on legendary perk. More important than power armor type. Good spot to find Nuka-Cola. On Expedition, for example. I was showing one spot with Nuka-Cola Dark in particular in my last how to fill up your ammo box and scrap box video. But there is a lot Nuka-Colas everywhere in the world. Why do I look so angry? I don't think I do, but sometimes I am angry. What happens with the junk stored in Scrapbox after the followed first subscription expires? It's still in this box, and you can take it out, but you cannot add anything to it. So you're not losing it. You have full access to your scrap and ammo in those boxes, but you are losing ability to keep adding to those boxes. Yeah, grinding to rank 150 on season is not easy. I need like 20 more ranks. I skipped some days. I was on my vacations during this season, so even though I did purchase initial ranks up to 100, then it's still a grind. It's slow. I do play when I'm streaming with subscribers and fans, but unfortunately my friend list broke 2 years ago, so I cannot add anyone. And Bethesda is unable to fix it. Patch notes available for the public test server you are asking? I show you what's there. There is no full patch notes. They never provide us with full patch notes for public test server. They like general ideas what they did, but finding exactly what, that takes time. You hope they got better writers than which ones? I just hope they use the writers that did all the dialogues for my robot companion more. As much as possible, they need to use this one writer. It would be fun. Yeah, assault rifles absolutely need some love. They should give us a new assault rifle, like unique one with cursed effect. That would help a lot. Yes, estimated time for map expansion is June. No details more than that so far. It's always subject to be delayed if something goes wrong. Hopefully not. The map look awesome. Basically almost everything seems finished with some minor bugs here and there. It all seems really nice. I walk around all this map. You're able to see it on the stream. It seems absolutely ready. So hopefully June it is. And that being said, that is everything for this Turtlecast, as we are heading now to the members hangout, and I didn't pin a link. Okay, let me... How do I quickly find the link now? Let me post the link before I head in there. One moment. Trying to figure it out. Okay, I think I have the link. Should be pinned. I think I forgot to pin it. There it is, finally. That's the member hangout that we are heading down with members to play a little bit together, but we will all celebrate tomorrow, Saturday live stream. Bring your champagne. We are celebrating tomorrow on the live game, not on the public test server. Tomorrow we are on the live game, so don't worry, no spoilers tomorrow, live game. And that being said, members, we are heading over, and everyone else, see you tomorrow, and have a good weekend. Turtle out.